Okay, in this video I'm going to explain first generation and second generation of cellular telephony. We will discuss 1G, 2G in this video. Okay, first generation. Okay, 1G first generation was designed for voice communication using analog signals. Means what is the purpose of 1G means it is designed for the voice communication using analog signal. Okay, the main system evolved in first generation is AMPS. What is mean by AMPS? Advanced mobile phone system. Okay, advanced mobile phone system. The main system evolved in first generation is AMPS. What is mean by AMPS? Advanced mobile phone system. Okay, we will discuss AMPS in brief. Okay, AMPS. AMPS means advanced mobile phone system. This system is a 1G analog cellular system. We know that the main purpose of 1G is to design a voice communication using a analog signal. Under 1G, the system evolved is AMPS. Okay, AMPS is 1G analog cellular system. The system use FDMA to separate channel in a link. What is mean by FDMA? We already discussed FDMA, frequency division multiple access. This method is used to separate the channel in a signal. Okay, here we discuss two issues. In AMPS there are two issues. One is band, next one is transmission. These are the two issues in AMPS. First issue is band. System operates in the ISM 800 megahertz band. Means this AMPS is work using IMS 800 megahertz band. The system use two separate channel. Means it is going to use two separate channel. First channel is used for forward communication. Here in data communication, forward communication is nothing but base station to mobile station. Forward communication is nothing but base station to mobile station. You can see that this is forward, this is reverse communication. Reverse communication is nothing but mobile station to base station. Okay, there are two channel, one channel for forward communication, second one for reverse communication. Okay, forward communication is nothing but base station to mobile station, and reverse communication is nothing but mobile station to base station. Next one is transmission. The system use FM, nothing but what is meant by FM? Frequency modulation, and FSK, frequency shift keying for modulation. Here transmission use FM and FSK for the modulation. Okay, voice channels are made modulated using FM. Here voice channels are modulated using frequency multiplexing. Next one is control channels are modulated using FSK. Here voice channels are modulated using FM. Control channels are modulated using FSK to create 30 kHz analog signal. The system use FDM to divide the each 25 megahertz band into 30 kHz channel. Okay, means FDM will divide each 25 megahertz band into 30 kHz channel. It is the use of FDMA in the transmission. Okay, this is ASPM reverse communication band. Nothing but reverse communication is nothing but mobile station to base station. Okay, we already discussed here. Reverse means mobile station to base station. Next one is second generation. Next is second generation. The second generation was designed for high quality voice communication using the digital signal. Here you can see that high quality voice communication is nothing but noise is less. Okay, noise is less in the signal. That type of high quality voice communication using the digital signal. Okay, here you can mention the difference between the 1G and the 2G. Here in 1G was designed for analog voice communication. Okay, 1G used for voice communication using analog signal. Okay, but 2G was mainly designed for voice communication only, but using digital signal. Okay, this is digital 1G is analog voice communication, 2G is digital voice communication. That is difference between 1G and 2G. Okay, next here in 1G there are only one system is evolved, but in 2G there are three system is evolved. One is DAMPS, nothing but digital AMPS. What is meant by AMPS? We already discussed. Okay, advanced mobile phone system. Next one is GSM, Global System for Mobile Communication. Next one is IS-95, Internet Standard. Okay, these are the three system evolved in 2G. In 1G, only one system, that is AMPS. Here in 2G there are three system was evolved. We will discuss one by one. First one is first system is DAMPS, nothing but digital AMPS. AMPS stand for Advanced Mobile Phone System, was improved versions of analog AMPS. Nothing but this DAMPS is updated version of 1G AMPS. That's it. Okay, this DAMPS was backward compatible with AMPS. Backward compatible is nothing but now we are using 4G mobiles. Through 4G we can call to 2G and 3G mobiles also. That is backward compatible. Okay, that is the meaning of backward compatible. Is nothing but we can call from 4G to lower version of systems. Okay, that is backward compatible. Okay, those in a cell first telephone may be use AMPS and second telephone may be AD DAMPS. Nothing but I don't know what is mean by this backward compatible is nothing but from 4G mobiles we can call to 3G or 2G or 1G mobiles like this. This is backward compatible. From higher versions we can call to lower versions also, or from lower versions we can call to higher version. That is backward compatible. In DAMPS also there are two issues. One is band, one is transmission. Band is the system use the same band and channels as AMPS. We know that there are two channel. Okay, first channel for forward communication, second channel for reverse communication. Same 1G bands are used in 2G also. And transmission, each voice channel is digitized using a very complex PCM, pulse code modulation, okay, and compression technology. Here for the transmission we are using pulse code modulation and next one is compression technology. Okay, this is figure about DAMPS. Okay, next type of system is in 2G is GSM. Okay, aim of GSM to replace a number of incompatible 1G technologies. Okay, to replace the incapabilities of 1G technologies we are using GSM. Okay, here we discussed two issues. One is band, another one is transmission. Band, this system use two bands for duplex communication. We know that what is mean by duplex communication. Okay, duplex communication nothing but at a time we can talk also, we can hear also. That is duplex communication. Each band is 25 megahertz with each band is divided into 24 channels of 200 kilohertz. Means you can see that this is reverse band, this is forward band. Here we know that the system use two bands for duplex communication. Here one is for reverse band, another one is forward band. Each band is 25 megahertz. Okay, in the width. This is divided into 124 channel. Okay, each channel is 20 k hertz. Okay, that is the band in the GSM. Next one is multiple concepts, nothing but same. This is explained here. Okay, next one is transmission. Each voice channel is digitized and compressed to 13 kilobits per second digital signals. Means here each voice channel is digitized and compressed to, means we are going to change analog to digital, and that converted digital signals we are compressing to 13 kilobits per second digital signals. Okay, each slot carries 156.25 bits. Okay, each slot share a frame TDM. 26 frame also share a multi frame TDM. Okay, we can calculate a bit rate of each channel as follows. Channel data rate is equal to 1 by 120 ms into 26 into 8 into 156.25 is equal to 270.80 kilobits per second. Okay. This is the formula to calculate the bit rate of each channel. Okay. Next, each 270.80 kilobits per second digital signal modulated a carrier using GMSK, a form of FSK. Means we know that this is the GMSK is one of the form of FSK, nothing but frequency shift keying. The result is the 20 kilohertz analog signals. Okay, finally 124 analog channels of 20 kilohertz are combined using FDMA. Means for the combining all the channels like 124 channels, we have to combine using this FDMA. Okay, the result we are going to get 25 megahertz band. Last type is IS-95. Last type of 2G is last type of system of 2G is IS-95. Okay, here the system is based on CDMA and DSSS. Okay, what is mean by CDMA and DSSS? IS-95, this system is based on CDMA and DSSS. Okay, CDMA, we know that what is meant by CDMA, code division multiple axis. DSSS means direct sequence spread spectrum techniques are used in this IS-95 system. Okay, here we discuss following 6 issues. Here in IS-95 we are going to we are come across 6 issues. One is band transmission, synchronization, 2 data rate sets and frequency reuse factors, and soft handoff. Okay, band transmission, synchronization, 2 data rate set and frequency reuse factor, and soft handoff. Okay, first issue is bands. Okay, the system use 2 bands for duplex communication. Okay, here also it is using 2 bands for duplex communication. Duplex communication is nothing but at that time you can talk and listen. Okay, the bands can be ISM 800 megahertz band or ISM 1900 megahertz band. Means we can use either of these 2 bands. Each band is divided into 20 channels of 1.228 megahertz. Means we are going to divide that channel or that band into 20 channels of 1.228 megahertz. Okay, each service provider is allotted 10 channels. Means each service provider is allotted 10 channels. Okay, IS-95 can be used in parallel with AMPS. Means parallelly we can use with AMPS. Okay, this IS-95 can use parallelly. Means parallel means at a time you can use IS 95 and this AMPS. Okay, each IS 95 channels is equivalent to 41 AMPS channel. Means they are telling that each IS 95 channel is equal to 41 AMPS channel. Means each channel is equal to 41 AMPS channels. Okay, we can see that 41 into 30 kHz is equal to 1.23 megahertz, because you can see that each channel is 1.228. Here 41 into 30 kilohertz is nearly equivalent to this number. Okay, so each channel is equal to 41 AMPS channels. Next issue is transmission. Two types of transmission. Here also forward transmission is nothing but base to mobile. Communication between the base and all mobiles are synchronized. The base send synchronous data to all mobiles. Means at a time the base station will send the synchronous data to all the mobiles. Next one is reverse transmission. The use of CDMA is forward direction is possible because the payload channel send a continuous sequence of 1 second to synchronous transmission. Here payload channel is nothing but reference channel. The synchronization is not used in the reverse direction. Means this synchronization is not used in reverse direction because we need an entity to do that, which is not feasible. Means we want one entity, but that is not feasible. Instead of CDMA, nothing but code division multiple axis, the receive channel use DSS. Means direct sequence spread spectrum is used in the reverse transmission. Instead of CDMS, we are going to use DSS. Next one is synchronization. All base stations need to be synchronized to use CDMA. For synchronization in the all base channels need to be synchronized. Here we are going to use CDMA. To provide synchronization, bases use the service of all satellite system, nothing but GPS. Next one is two data rate set. This IS-95 define two data rate sets. One is first set defined 9600, 4800, 2400 and 1200 Mbps. Another one is second set defined as 14400, 7, 200, 3, 600 and 1 800 Mbps. Nothing but these are the two data rate sets. Next one is frequency reuse factor. We discussed frequency reuse factor in the introduction. That are the operations of cellular telephony. This is the one of the operation of cellular telephony. The frequency reuse factor is normally 1 because the interference from neighboring cells cannot affect CDMA or DSSS transmission. Means the frequency reuse factor is normally 1 in the IS-95 because neighbor cells will not cannot be affect neighbor cells cannot be affected CDMA or DSSS transmission. Last one is soft and of every base station continuously broadcasts signals using its payload channel, nothing but reference channel. This a mobile station can detect the payload signal from its cell and neighbor cell. So mobile station can detect reference signal from its cell and neighbor cell. This enable a mobile to do a soft and off. So with the help of this payload channel, nothing but reference channel, it enables mobile station to hand off in a soft way. We know that what is meant by soft hand off. Soft hand off, nothing but this is one cell, this is another cell. The mobile is moving from one cell to another cell. It going to disconnect its communication with world base station, but continuous communication with new base station, that is soft handoff. Okay, in next video I am going to explain 3G and 4G. That will be last topic of module 5. Okay, thank you one and all.